know what they say. Keep it balanced. Keep it cute. But baby, my balance, it comes from above. So step light. Hold your head high. We gon' praise and still look fly. Heart on one side, truth on the other. Grace in my walk, glory in my cover. Step to the left, I'm aligned. Peace in my heart, made of mine. Wrist shining, Bible in my bag. Gold on my neck, Savior in my swag. Born with the scales in my head. Praise, then we give them some more. I'm a Libra in the light, standing tall in my faith, pretty smile, holy style. I got heaven on my face. When I move, when I glide, it's the grace in my stride, balanced by the blood. That's my scales and my pride. That's my scales and my pride.
Hey everybody, this is your girl Creole Butterfly, Libra Butterfly, Coco 929, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful, the horses are fast, the horses are beautiful, and one minute, hold on, I'm sitting up here laughing at something, I'm sorry, where the horses are fast and the women are beautiful, the women are fast and the horses are beautiful, it just depends on what you like, okay? And you know I'm the Oprah of the what? The smooches. So you get a smooch, you get a smooch, everybody gets a smooch. And to you, and you, to Lottie Dottie and every darn body under the sound of my voice, okay? Happy birthday, happy anniversary, happy Quinceañera, and happy, what is the other one? Hey, Melissa King Boo. Y'all, I messed up my whole entry today. Today has been one of them days, y'all. A good day, but one of them days, nevertheless. Okay. So I'm just gonna talk about what I'm gonna talk about today. That's it. We ain't doing nothing special. Okay, we're gonna get on and get off. All right. You ever had that day when? Okay. Well, first, have you ever had that day where you don't have on nothing special, but you know you look cute? You know, your hair is hairing, okay? The face is given, especially those of us that don't wear makeup, okay? The face is given, the attitude is great, the weather is weathering, the birds is chirping, all the things is things, okay? So that's how I felt today, okay? And I had a little date, you know, not a date, but a little date, you know. So I was going to the spot. It's my fault though. I was supposed to have been at the spot at 10 a.m. Y'all know what time I got here? You won something, okay? And When I tell y'all I was running late for my date because I was trying to hit the spa real quick, get my eyebrows did and my little nails did, like I wanted them. Just a manicure because I got my own nails. Just a manicure and pedicure. My eyebrows done. Y'all, I sat in there almost a little over an hour and realized my time was now and had to hurry up and get to the place of the place to have my little date, right? So I said, good thing I got good feet and good thing I know how to do pedicures because I had already did me a pedicure. I just wanted a professional one. Like I learned how to do those things early, those and manicures, but I wanted, somebody else to rub my feet and rub my legs and all that. And so I had to prove, honey, that I ain't got no bunions or funyuns or corns, okay? I don't have none of those. None of those, okay? And my stuff ain't rough, right? Because a particular person's like, so you was trying to get a pedicure because your feet bad. I said, excuse me. Look, honey, slid that sounder off, rub that foot against his leg, baby. He was like, ain't nothing wrong with your feet. You got some pretty feet and they smooth. I know this. I'm saying. Okay, some of us women pour into ourselves. Okay. Don't try it with me, boo. Honey, I'm 55, not five. Okay. We do all the things of the things. And we do it for ourselves. All right. Us first, then y'all. Okay. That's how it is. Now, when you're younger, you do it for y'all, then us. You feel what I'm saying? But when you older, you're like, man, whatever. Because I realized something, and it's funny because I just realized this. Older men, like 55 and older, like younger women. They don't like women who know things, the ones that they can't manipulate, run game over, and say anything, and we eat it up. Okay, because we know better. We've been there, we done that. We got a T-shirt in it, and we bought property. You feel what I'm saying? So they look for younger women. All right, instead of us mature, already got it together women that will love you now. Honey, we will rock your socks in the bed and make you some biscuits. You feel me? They don't want us. Okay, they don't want us. They don't want us. Now, the younger men seem to have a little bit more sense than the older men because the younger men is looking for a quote unquote cougar that they can, man, shoot. Yeah, I'm 40 something. Got this 55-year-old woman look good, man, can cook her socks off, got her own thing, man. Shoot. I be taking her some flowers, taking her after dinner. We be doing the thing. Like they want bragging rights. But the older men, they ain't, honey. They ain't looking. But I should have really realized that because, like I said once before, when I was in my 20s or 19, I'm gonna have to really go back and put these timelines together for real, because I know at the time my boyfriend was like 25 years older than me. Seriously, he was like 25 years older than me, no lie. And honey, he had his own place, his own job, 401k, health insurance, own car, all the things. And he would come over from on his lunch because he worked around the corner. He would come over on his lunch and tell me, y'all going up my house tonight, talking about me and my children. Y'all going up my house tonight. I can cook for us. I can make some, I can pick up some pizza on the way and all this and stuff. You stay all night. We'll take the kids to, school tomorrow. If they was out of school, y'all can spend the night. I'll make breakfast in the morning. I was like, sure, come and get us. What time you get out? Okay, we be ready, boo. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Stuff like that. Let me see what you're saying. My comment went, let me see. My comment went away, but I was asking, what is a date? I haven't had one in so long. Child, let me tell you, honey. The way, if you my age, a little older, or around my age, like I said, I'm 55. The way we used to date, I I don't know if that's what they consider dating now, because nowadays dating is, oh, hey, you gonna let me come over and hit? That's what dating is now, and it's like I'm the wrong one, baby. Ain't no hitting. Ain't no hitting. I'm sorry. Are you okay? I got you about 3 years, boo. Yeah, but we still around the same age. We both we done tip 50. Okay. Yeah, I dated. Let me tell you, most of my aunties all date older men. All of them. Like most of my family, all the women in my family, we all have older men. All of us. My husband that I ended up marrying, he was 9 years older than me. We was 9 years and 2 weeks apart. Seriously, both of us were September babies. We was 9 years and 2 weeks apart. Mm-hmm. Because around that time, the men that was my age was so immature, I couldn't take it. I could not take it. It's like no, it didn't. They didn't. Give me an older man that's settled, done been where I'm at, age wise, know where I'm at, and understand it, and be like, I got you, boo. Got a job and all that and stuff. And I say, look, I want to go get I need to go get my nails done and my hair done. How much it's gonna cost me? About 80. But at the time, you know how it used to be cheap. About $80. Oh, I got you. I'm gonna give you 100. Here you go. See, that's what I don't need that. Well, what you need it for? Well, I got 3 bills to pay, babe, and I got child support. I got kick rocks. I don't want to hear all that. I just don't want to hear it. I don't. So, but I had to prove that ain't nothing, honey. I ain't got no rough spots on my feet. My feet ain't got no corns. I ain't got none of that, baby. My feet are good. Yes, yes. I learned early, okay, not to have my feet throwing up crip signs. You understand? So. But y'all, it's okay. There is some time where I have a need for speed. I told you I think I'm in the fast and furious, but I've always been like a drive fast period. I don't slow down a lot, but at some time I have a need for speed, right? So it's certain roads that I take because they winding roads and you can go fast because ain't no stop signs, really ain't no traffic on it. Oh my goodness. And so let me see what you said. See, I'm the opposite. My hubby was 8 years younger, okay, than me. And you're right. The maturity level was way out. See? Okay, so I had a young guy. He thought I was young, though. I guess that's a good thing. He thought I was young. I had a young guy. He thought I was young. And that was interested in talking to me. And I said, okay, like that, right? And so we had a couple of phone calls. But my number one rule, I don't want no man that got any kids that they still responsible for. That's my number one rule. I'm serious. I don't care. I don't care. If they 18 and in high school and you still paying something for them, absolutely not. Absolutely not. If they 8 and you got daycare, they got school, absolutely not. I need you to have grown kids that do their own thing. Now, if you help them every now and then, that's your business. But I don't want to deal with no man that has daycare, baby mama drama, taking care of kids, none of that. I don't want that. Because my baby's 23 and she's on her own with 2 jobs. So yeah, no, we ain't doing that. So, that's just where I'm at with it. So this guy, even though he knew that, I guess he thought that I would overlook it, that I didn't really mean it. And then when I found out that he had a child and all this, and first it was funny because he was like, he said something. I said, how do you think I am? And at the time I was 54. I said, how do you think I am? And he said, about maybe 43, 44. I said, bless you, baby. I said, bless you, baby. He said, you can't be no older than 44. I said, really? Okay. He said, I'm 36. I said, oh, okay. Now, at the time, I had a child older than him. Catch that. So he said, how old are you? I said, 54. He thought I was lying. I had to prove that I was 54 years old. Seriously. I was like, so, and you 30 something. Then he said, yeah, because, me and my 8-year-old son, that's strike 3. Out. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. He was like, you really serious? I'm very serious about that. I ain't gonna lie to you about that. I'm serious. I just can't do it. I've been responsible for kids ever since I was really since I was 8. Because one of my little sisters, everybody thought that was my daughter because I had to keep her with me, and all the things. So then I had a baby at 15. No, I'm over kids. I'm sorry, Boo Boo Bear, but I'm over kids. May the Lord bless you with a woman who can do it, because I can't. Anyway, moving further. Let me see. You tossed him in the right deuces. I just can't. And I wasn't trying to be mean, but I already said up front. Everybody know if we gonna try to date or whatever. I really would prefer a man with no kids And that's the oxymoron because almost every man I know got Sharons. Okay. And just so happened that the two that I know that don't have kids don't want a woman. They don't want a man either, they say. But they don't want a woman. That's kind of weird, ain't it? That's so weird. I'm like, most of the time, yeah, I don't get it. Anyway, I never throw myself on a man. You don't want me, I don't want you. Moving on, moving forward. But anyway, y'all, let me show y'all. So, when you feeling good, hair good, face giving, body giving, you just beautiful day outside, everything's going right. It's certain songs, y'all, that gets me pumped when they come on my radio, my satellite radio in my car. And I just hit this road that I love to speed on. This is the song right here. They had me dirty whining in my seat, bopping. And people was looking at me like, this girl is real. I mean, when I tell you I was dancing in my seat, speeding and listening to this song right here. Let me put it up. Hold on. Y'all tell me it's right here. Don't get y'all mojo going and stuff. Get you in the boom. Let me see. Hold on.
Get out my head and into the bed, girl. Cause you don't know, plotting out the fantasy. Hey, baby girl, and it's you are the key. Yo, because I did. Fuck you looking at me, I got me say you want me. When you gonna give it up to me? Because your body enticing me, making me want it. When you gonna give it up to me? When you gonna today, girl, then I must see tomorrow. When you fulfill my fantasy. Because you know I give you love and shade like an arrow. When you gonna give it up to me? So fuck it up there. So fuck it up there.
Now, when I tell y'all, everything came on in my car and I was already had my music up, but baby, I turned it on full blast. And my whole system was going boom, 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 boom. Like, man, everybody know I love that beat. Everybody know I love that beat. So I'm a beat girl. It just brings out my inner Caribbean, my inner Choctaw, my inner everything that I'm blended with, honey. Who we do the dang on things, okay? So yes, honey. I was when I tell you I was jamming, I was jamming, driving and speeding at the same time. Just I had the need for speed, y'all. I really did. I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So hold on. I'm trying to come back over to where y'all are. For some reason, my computer, I'm gonna have to clean it, girl. I'm gonna have to clean it. Uh, cause it's going real slow. Yes, honey. Let me make sure. Hold on. Here I come, y'all. It's trying. And it's a brand new computer. It's gotta be the Wi-Fi. It's gotta be. Not the Wi-Fi line.
When a shopping cart smashed my
And it
headlight,
does get a
we
little
worried filing a claim
sensitive.
would take
Like
forever.
I'm pushing
And
the
life would
stop and it's
revolve
still
around the
speeding.
shopping cart. But thanks to Geico's around-the-clock claims support.
I'm gonna have to pull up my it's a thing I used to use when I did computers. I'm gonna have to pull it up and download it and see if it'll connect so it can clean this when I'm not on this because this is weird. It's still spinning. It's still spinning. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. All right. Let's see. My hubby was Jamaican. Here we go. Oh, wow. Be quiet. Duh. Okay. My husband was Jamaican. I'm a sucker for an accent. Child, I refuse to date. You know what? I got so many things I won't do. I know sometimes people are like, well, what will you do? You know what I'm saying? I try not to say what, like who I won't date or whatever, because I don't know what the Lord has for me. I'm a big believer that He'll bring whoever I'm supposed to have to me, like He did my first husband. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, girl was a good one, the best one to be up upfront and honest. You know what? People don't like it. They don't like you to be upfront and honest. They don't. People got mad at me because I said it. They's like, it ain't right. It ain't right. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, why y'all getting mad? Because I'm saying what I will and won't do. And what I will and won't that. Y'all weird. I'm not one that ain't gonna get with a man that I know I don't want to date him and he got small kids. Get with him and then I don't want to be around him, my kid. Then he gonna be like, "What's wrong? What's up with you?" Every time I say, "Let's go pick up my kids," I want you to meet my kids. You make up an excuse, and I have to say, "Well, I don't want to date with no man with small kids." Then he gonna feel some type of way. So I said up front, so everybody will know. But I just had to prove a point today when old dude was like, "Why you was trying to get a you was trying to get a pedicure because your feet jacked?" I said, school me. I didn't even say excuse. I said, school me. Slid my foot right out of them sandals, honey, and rubbed them on his foot, on his leg, and told him, look. He said, you got some pretty feet. And they smooth. Duh. I know this. Okay, quit playing with me. It's just maintenance, boo. That's it. It's just maintenance, honey. It's just it's just maintenance. I just thought that was funny. I really did. I thought that was funny. I'm like, you know what, Melissa? Poor thing. Poor thing. He must be, he seemed like he did. Even if I had jacked up feet, it seemed like it wouldn't have mattered to him because, most real men say, I ain't get you for your feet anyway. It's not what drew me, but I just wanted him to know, school me. That ain't it, boo. We do it for us first. Then you guys, because whatever we accept and we enjoy and we like, y'all will too. We have to be able to accept ourselves first. Okay. So until we can do that, I'm sorry. Now, young girls, they do it for y'all, and everything. So I'm just like, Lord, today, ciao. And shout out to all the people that say they be up in my bushes and stuff. And there's some of them said they look at my lives. They go and do the replay. I'm like, that's what's up. Thank y'all so much for y'all support. I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. Now, here's the thing. When I get into a very serious, right now I'm just having fun. I'm dating and having fun. When I get into a relationship, no, I'm a woman. I don't have a wife, but I sacrificed tonight. Hello. But when I get into a relationship, I'm gonna ask my significant other first if he minds if I share it on YouTube, and if he say no, then it's a no, because I feel like I'm on her, so y'all used to hearing me, but especially I don't. You know what? Somebody asked me would I date somebody on YouTube. I thought about it once, like me and this person had talked about it. We had talked about it. But no. No. Me and him, Now, I don't know. Like, I flirt around with a whole lot of people. I really do. I act silly and flirt with a whole lot of people. But I realized, though, a lot of people my age, like, that I would consider, they can't take me. They can't take me. Seriously, a lot of men my age can't take me. Because I sit back and watch what attracts them or what they like. I'm nowhere near that. And if that's what you like, I know dang well me and you will never connect, because a lot of people like to be lied to. A lot of people hear people lying on them and they still go back. They get cussed out and they still go back. See, that's not me. You only got one time to cuss me and then I don't know you no more. Okay? YouTube or not. I don't know you no more. And a lot of people, So I've realized that a lot of men on here, I can only imagine. Seriously, I can only imagine. And it's like, I be sitting back like watching, like these people disrespect you like crazy. You still support them. Okay. Let me see. I don't plan to get into another relationship. I'm done, son. I'm in New York, boys. Okay. Let me see. No slight to those that are in relationships. It's just not for me. I feel you, honey, what's for you and what's now. Here's two things, okay? And this is what tripped me out. I have a neighbor. the last 2 weeks, I don't know what it is, but this neighbor has been in my shana, okay, in my spirit. When my neighbor moved in last year, he got bunk beds and all of that. So I seen some kids and a woman. A month later, if that, no kids, no woman, just him. And one day I was in the kitchen, like, okay, we had an interaction when they were moving in and everything. And then he was getting these bunk beds. Well, the company that he hired to bring in these bunk beds blocked my driveway. Where they do it at? I mean, blocked my driveway, okay? And I had to get out because I had a doctor's appointment. And I'm like, I'm sitting there thinking, okay, well, they're going to come and move the truck in a minute. And I'm still sitting there. I realized I had been sitting there 15 minutes, okay? So I blew my horn. And so this specimen comes out and he's like, I'm sorry, do you need to get out? I said, yes, please. He said, all right, give me one moment. When I tell y'all that man was chocolate, that man had a bald head, and that man was fine. I was like, oh, that's living next door to me. My God, today. But then I realized, okay, he got a woman and some kids. So, yeah, Nick say on that. I ain't paying no more attention to it. But a month later, y'all, I heard some noise, not fighting or nothing, but I heard, how people arguing and everything. They took it outside. Like, I think she was like walking out the door or something. I don't know. I just heard, all that. So I ain't paying no attention. I'm like, I heard somebody arguing. After that, I ain't seen her. I ain't heard no kids. I ain't seen her. Now, because I watched these shows, part of me was like, maybe he offed her and buried her in the backyard. So I prayed against that. Y'all, when I tell you it went radio silent over her, it's radio silent. You see him maybe once a week, once every maybe 10 days, and he'll come and he'll get out in his yard and take his little thing and go across his yard and stuff and on the side and everything, and I mean, he's so quiet over there. It's crazy. And then the way he works, I don't know what he does for a living, but some days he don't come home. We got driveways. So when I have to ride past his house and his driveway to get in mine. So his driveway, I mean, his gate be open where you can see to his garage. And he's got one of those gates, like once it's closed, you can't see. Mine's is a real gate. Like whether mine's closed or open, you can still see my garage. Okay. And so when he's not there, his garage is open. I mean, his gate is open. When he is home, his gate is shut, but he parks his car in front of the gate. I don't get it. But anyway, I don't know, y'all. And then he done set up he's got where you walk on his porch, he's got an enclosed porch. And he done fixed that enclosed porch up where he got a flat screen on it. He got his lounger, it's heated, it's got air. I mean, the way he's done it is all that. Do you hear me? And so sometime when I leave out in the mornings, when I go to my little medical situation, his TV's on. So I know he's on that thing on his porch, sitting in his chair, So for the last couple of weeks, I don't know why that man has been on my mind. He has really been on my mind. I'm like, but he got younger kids. So I just let that go because it ain't going to be my ministry. I just can't. Unless they was his grandkid. I don't know. Because he looked like he was my age. So it still might be his kids. Everybody didn't have kids early like me. Let me see. Too much ID channel. Right. Right. And so I'm like, oh my goodness. But he's fine, y'all. He is fine. Now, what I started to do, because I'm fresh, what I started to do is go get a welcome to the neighborhood card and sign it, your neighbor next door, and see if he responds. That's what I started to do. I ain't did it yet, but that's what I started to do. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But I am enjoying this dating thing. I didn't think I would. Because like I said, I was a wife for almost 30 years. God rest my beautiful husband, late husband. So, but I didn't think I would, I don't take every date, just ones that intrigue me because I'm a mental person first. Like your mind, you have to intrigue my mind first. Like we have to man date before we date. And if it's not on the level that I feel, I won't even waste your time because I'm not gonna let you waste mine. See how they go? So yeah. Now, one of my sisters told me she wanted me to get more and more into line dancing. She said it's a whole lot of nice looking men and good men that go to line dancing. They don't like clubs, but they like the line dance. What's up, JB, little bro? They don't like clubs, but they like the line dance. And she's like, girl, she said, sis, for real, if you get serious about going, I'll go with you. So I'm like, okay. So I said I was gonna start being more serious and going line dancing, y'all. What else? Okay, wait a minute. It's one more. Okay, so at my church, check this out. At my church, right? We got a new person at my church. We got a whole lot of people, okay? But it's the way that this man looked at me. I know what that look mean, and he's the same height as my uncle. My uncle is 6'2", 6'3", and he's about the same height. He's just bigger. He's a little older too, and everything. But it's so funny because in the back of my mind, okay, let me tell you what I thought. Sunday, we was in the middle of, praise service, where we get the service going and stuff. And he walks up front to shake somebody. I mean, all the way up front to shake somebody's hand. I said, he just wanted us to see what he had on. It's what I'm thinking in my mind. I said, he just wanted us to see his outfit he got on, like that. And so then as he's walking past the person's hands that he shook, he's staring dead at me. I mean, dead at me. Do you hear me? With this little wicked smile on his face. That's what I call it, wicked. He's staring dead at me, and I'm still clapping, and I'm looking out my side eyes, still clapping and paying attention. And all of a sudden, he stops and says, good morning. I said, good morning. And then he walks on past me. I'm like, okay, that's obvious, Captain Obvious, like that. So I said, we'll see. I'm going to see if he do it this Sunday. It could have just been an Easter thing. It could have just been an Easter thing. I'm gonna see if he do it this Sunday. It's y'all, the way men approach me, it is funny because I don't look like I'm approachable. Like I don't have a mean face, but my eyes tell it all. And I got crazy eyes, so my eyes tell it all. So men don't know, should I speak? Should I not? Should I stop? Should I go? It's like they be wondering. And the only thing I can tell you is take your chance. It don't hurt to say hi. I was raised correctly. Somebody say hi, I say hi back. But actually, when people say hello to me, I go smooches. I say smooches everywhere. Smooches. And they think it is so cute. I'm like, oh, okay. Lord, let me see what y'all saying. Let me see. I hate line dancing mainly because I don't know left from right. Lord, and throw everything out. See, you need to go with me. You need to go with me. When I tell you, when that song came on, honey, give it up to me. I was bopping driving, boy, speeding, going around them roads. I'm like, I was having a ball. I enjoy me. I do. I enjoy me. I swear I do. So then I thought about it. So, okay, well, the little date thing is over with early. So I need to go bingo. But I forgot that I wasted so much time at the daggone spa that bingo, I wouldn't even be able to get a seat right now. So I'm like, let me come home. I said, then I can go bingo tonight. Well, if I'm going to go bingo tonight, I need to leave out of here by 6:15 at the latest because it's going to take me 35 minutes just to get to the bingo hall, and then 10 minutes to find a parking space. And then hopefully I'll find a place to sit that I want to sit because it's all about where you sit. I realized that when I move my seat, where I've been bingoing at, seem like that area bingo's out of town. So I bought me some scratchies, as my granddaddy called them, scratchies. Y'all, wait a minute, pause. Let's take a sea lot real quick. Okay, y'all know my granddaddy had a real bad accident, right? Even though him being 91, was fine. Told the car up. Do you hear me? He was fine. Still everything. Still got all the activities of all the activities. Okay. Come find out they said it was his fault. Somehow that don't surprise me, because when the man was younger, he would speed and cut people off, and he couldn't drive when he was younger. So now that he's 91, my God, today. However, somebody that loves my granddaddy wrote him a check for $30,000 and told him to go get him another car. I said, first of all, amen, thank you, that's a blessing. Second of all, whoever did it, I want to smack you. What you want him to do? Wrap the fast car around the pole and hurt himself this time? You know, my mama went off. My mama said, Daddy, call me. And he wouldn't call her. She knew it was true because he wouldn't call her. When he gets stuff like that, he knows she gonna jump on him, not physically, y'all, but Daddy, blah, 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 blah. So he don't call her. He wait. And so but he already knows she got a key to the house. So if she really want to, he already knows she'll come over and be like, I'm here now. Let's talk. But she's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, I'm having it. It's okay, because he'll be calling me, talking about baby, and I'm saying, I ain't got it. I ain't. She said, I might not even answer my phone. I started laughing. I said, boy, y'all comical. Y'all are comical. But I thought that was sweet, because like I said, the guy that owns Papa John's, well, he used to own Papa John's, he paid for the roofing on our church, on my family's church. He said, whatever it costs, send me the bill. And they sent him the bill. Paid for it, So, yeah, let me see. Where in Kentucky they do that? Okay. And I was hoping that he would have just took $15K and went and got him a nice but used car and put the rest in his bank. I paid off his bills, or what, I had something to fall back on. That's what I was hoping he would have done. I don't know if he did it or not. I ain't asked no more. My mama said she refused to talk about it. So it means it's still a sore spot. So I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say. Now, let me tell you about me and my mama real quick. So we went to get some light bulbs for the church, right? The chandeliers and all that. 6 light bulbs in one box cost $18.98. Last year, they was $9.98. Okay? $18.98. My mama ended up buying 12 boxes. $18.98 times 12. Ooh, child. Mama said, they're going to get my money back. She said, I'm going to let my daddy know. I need my money back, because I wasn't planning on spending all this and blah, 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 blah. And all this and stuff like that. So I'm like, and the lady was laughing at us at Home Depot. She was cracking up. She was laughing at us. And I was like, I'm glad we could make your day. And she gave us her code, because other than that, it would have charged us like a little extra and all that. So she gave us her code, so we got a discount out. But it was still over $200 some for them bulbs. Okay, I was like, oh my gosh. But we had a ball. We had a ball at Home Depot though. We did. We was acting too stupid. But yeah. So anyway, I'm open to. At first, I said I wouldn't date no white men either. I don't know, y'all. I think I'm still standing strong on that, because in this day and age, especially with the orange guy, he's making it okay to say the igger word, and all he got to do is get mad at me and start talking about slavery. I say, you igger, and it's on and popping. I'm gonna forget everything that I know that the Lord loves. Okay, so I'd rather not tempt myself like that. I tempt the Lord that God, because just when we were starting to get used to each other and loving on each other and stuff, trying to be how God wants us to be, we got this orange guy to try to reverse all of that back. Okay, so I don't want to take a chance, and then maybe his family, they don't like our kind and stuff, and he bring me over and they still trying to poison me, lock me in the basement. Nah, we ain't no. I know I watch too much Lifetime and stuff. Y'all pray for me. I really do. I really do. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But bingo is fun. It really is. You got to go with somebody that know what they're doing, and you got to go when it's not that packed because people get mad if you talk a lot and they can't hear them numbers, especially doing cover all. Look, let me talk about me. I get mad when people talk a lot and then we can't hear cover all because they'll tell you on cover all, quiet in the hall, okay? And so when they get to calling them numbers, they don't tell you if they're on the BING or O. They just they call the numbers and you find them, you know, and they call them kind of fast. They'll go B10, I-19, O-65. And sometimes they go faster than that. But when you dab in a big old sheet that's got 18 faces on it, and you got to look on those 18 faces for them numbers to make sure you don't, them numbers in pieces once, to make sure you don't pass no bingo, baby. You got to be focused, okay? Now, have people play 2 packs of those? I have no idea. Because I barely conquered one, and I've been playing bingo since I was like 18 years old. And I can only do one. I cannot do all those packs. And everything. So, I mean, it's fun to me. It's an easy fun, it's something for you to do. And nowadays, you get more men in there than you do women. And that's what trips me. I mean, men, not, like they used to say bingo was a woman's sport or a gay man's sport. Okay. And a long time ago, I probably would agree with that. But honey, these last 20 years, you get like me and my late husband, that's something we used to do twice a month. We would go bingo. And when I tell you he was better at bingo than I was, and he used to bingo more than me too. He got bingo. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, honey. Most of us, most of the time, you see more men in there than you do women. And I mean, they be ready. They have 2 and 3 packs and with they dabble, we gonna get it tonight. Ain't that right, sweetie? I'm like, yes, we are. We gonna get it now, and all this stuff, baby. Ooh. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, but I just feel like y'all, with everything that's bad that's going on and stuff, and money's funny, change is strange. Uh, Even with the people up there that's over the government and stuff, we don't know what's gonna happen. Live your life. Don't do no harm to others, and don't accept no harm done to you. Okay, I'm very serious. Live your life. Do things that you enjoy. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy. Find you something cheap to do. If you can't afford that, I get it because bingo can be expensive. Okay. I ain't gonna act like I got it, baby. I go bingo maybe twice a month. Seriously, I budget it in because I'm on a budget. Let me say that again. Testing, testing. Is this on? Is this on? Uh, I'm on the budget. Okay, I am. And I'm not afraid to tell anybody. I'm on a budget. Budget. That thing where you watch your coin. You watch it going, where it goes, when it comes in. Yeah, budget. That's what I meant. So yeah, and then plus I also sow seeds in my church, because my church do what it needs to do with it. I can see the things that they doing. I got leaders who walk what they preach and preach what they walk. I don't have to bet one eye and be like, what y'all doing? They life tells it. And they speak into our life and our life shows it. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. Anywho, what else was I gonna say? Oh, okay. So yeah, I know y'all see me with this. Y'all, after that one song went out, this song right here came up, and I was driving and bopping to this. Hold on, you can't tell me this ain't no anthem. Wait a minute, you can't tell me this ain't no anthem. I ain't gonna play this whole thing because, well, it don't matter because I'm not monetized no more. So, hey, but I ain't gonna play this whole thing because I know y'all don't want to hear it, neither do I. But check this out. This is what came on right behind my.
Lucy Lou, with my girl Drew, Cameron D and Destiny, Charlie's Angels. Come on.
Bring it.
Question, tell me what you think about me. I buy my own diamonds and I buy my own rings. Only ring your celly when I'm feeling lonely.
Baby, when I tell you this song is a testament, for real, it's a testament. Like when you single, this is a testament. And I'm going to tell you why.
When it's all over, please get up and leave. Question, tell me how you feel about this. Try to control me, boy, you get dismissed. Pay my own condo and I pay my own bills. Always 50-50 in relationships.
Shoes on my feet, I bought them.
Shoes on my feet, I bought it. The clothes I'm wearing,
I bought them.
the rock I'm rocking, I bought it. 'Cause I depend on me. Bought it. The watch I'm wearing, I bought it. The house I live in, I bought it. The car I'm driving, I bought it. I depend on me. I depend on me. All the women, all the honey, making money. Dollar, throw your hands up at me. All the ladies, truly feel bad. Throw your hands up at your angels get down like that. Girl, I didn't know you could get down like that. Charlie, how your angels.
Baby, when I tell you, if you listen to some of these songs, I'm telling you, I was like, I keep telling people, let me see, I'm at home singing back. Okay, come on. Here's my thing. I don't try to be mean. I don't try to be mean. I think I'm a realist and it bothers people because if I'm doing all these things and I'm single, when you connect with me, it shouldn't stop. If anything, it should keep going, but on your dime. Your dime, my time. I can take myself every 2 weeks to get a spa day, manicure, pedicure, eyebrows done. But when I get with you, now I can't go every other month. I can't take myself out to dinner now. It should none of that stop. If anything, when you enter my life, it should get better. You should be like, baby, how often you go to get your eyebrows done? Is that because that's all you can afford, or is that all you need? You know, that's the question it should be. And so, and since I'm at this stage now in my life to where I just want it to be on me and whoever I'm dating. That's why I said I can't be with nobody who has outside whatever, because I'm at a selfish space in my life. I have never been just totally selfish with me. I told you how early in my life I've been with kids and everything. So now that I'm grown, empty nester, I don't have no responsibility but me. I cook when I want to. If I don't want to cook, I ain't got to. You know, if I want to stay in bed all day, I can. If I don't want to get out of bed, I ain't got to. Like, you know, that's what we is with it. You heard me. We is. That's what we is with it. You know, so yeah, I wanted just to be me and my man. Let's hop in the car. Let's drive. Let's just drive today. You know, wherever we stop at, let's pull over, get some coffee or get some something to drink, you know, some pop or something. Get us some meals somewhere and just come on back home. Wow, we don't feel like getting out of bed today. Because when I was younger, let me just go on and tell y'all, when I was younger, and me and this person that should never be named name on this channel, okay? Me and this person, we were so in our relationship, we used to put a note on the door saying out of town for the day. And we would be in the house bucking naked with no clothes on doing us. I'm talking cooking naked, washing naked, whatever. So when the time hit and we just want to all over the house, we could. So now that I ain't got no kids, like that's of course when my kids is gone. Come on, get right, you know. But now that I ain't got no kids, what you think I want to do with my mate? Either his house or mine until we say I do. Uh huh. He might say, baby, I'm gonna come pick you up. I want you to spend the night, you know, at my house tonight. And in the morning, I cook you breakfast and blah, blah, blah. I might want to tell my man, can you cook me breakfast nude? I just want to watch you. See, I ain't with that. I know. But I'm grown. I'm grown. I ain't got time to be sugarcoat nothing. When you're in a relationship and you're a grown person, those are the things you be saying to one another. You know, he might come and grab your booty or something. What you gonna say? Don't do that. You know what? Anyway, moving forward, moving forward. But yeah, but this song, I was listening to this in a different ear today, and I was really saying, I was like, you know what? It makes sense. The shoes I'm wearing, I bought. The clothes I'm rocking, I bought it. The diamond I'm rocking now, I bought it. And then I was thinking about the house I live in, I bought it. Like, I mean, you start, hmm. But here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing that I'm noticing, especially about the date today. It's the thing I'm noticing. I always talk about this, that there's a difference between males and men. And today I was blessed to be in the presence of a man, and it felt so refreshing. It felt so refreshing. Um, it's something that I heard before. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. But I'm still talking to y'all. But I want to see if I can pull it up. I think I saved it. I hope I saved it. Because it made so much sense. A lot of times we women, when we are into, look at my baby. We women, when we are interested in somebody, we try to give them a heads up on what we like, what we don't like, all the things of the things, right? And that's just our nature. Cause I'm gonna tell you what I like and what I don't like. I'll more or less kind of tell you, if you do this, if you do that, those are relationship killers for me. Okay. And so if I tell you up front and I make sure you hear me and you do it anyway, that lets me know you don't care about me or my feelings, because I just told you that this right here is a relationship killer. And so you gonna do it anyway? It lets me know. Okay, case in point, like I said, it was somebody that, tried to make me know that they was interested in me, okay, and everything. And I told them, I don't like this, and I don't like this. These two right here is definitely a no for me, and is a relationship killer. If you ever do these two right here, it's over. And I even asked the person, one day we was talking, I said, what's my two relationship killers? And they repeated it back to me. Okay. And then what did they do? They turned right around, y'all. You think I'm playing? In a disagreement that we had, and went right to what I said is a relationship killer. Because they thought it would be funny to try to get up under my skin. And I already had been saying that this is not a man, this is a male. So I wasn't going to go too far. Okay. Like, I can tell by the way they turn the conversation that they not a man. Okay. It is a difference. All right. So anyway, y'all, that was a no. That was a no. Because if you don't care about me enough, like one thing I can say, when me and my late husband, don't think we didn't argue. We did. Hello, he was 9 years older than me. It was some stuff he wasn't just going to deal with. Okay. And I didn't expect him to, but me being me, you feel me? And it's one thing that, but we never went to where we shouldn't. If he said, like I said a couple times, I said something, whatever, boy. And I noticed he got quiet, and I said it again, and he said, Leroy. So finally I said, I didn't say Leroy. He said, I know you didn't. He said, but I don't like that boy word, baby. He said, I ain't been a boy in a minute. He said, I don't like it. He says, kind of rubbing me. And I'm like, oh, okay. He said, yeah, don't call me that. So I knew that the word boy bothered him. I didn't, even when I got extremely mad at him, I never went to somewhere, because my thing was not to crush my husband. My thing was not to disrespect my husband. It's when you at your worst is when you show how much you love each other. So we at our worst, and you gonna go below the belt. Well, if you gonna go below the belt for me, why do I need to be with you? Because that's what the people in the street do. You supposed to love me enough to have some restraints, you know? So since I know a lot of people and a lot of men, a lot of males, I'm sorry, is not on that level, I just, we don't do that. And I was just glad that I learned that lesson early. I didn't have to get in a relationship to where, and plus, I felt like this person was so insecure with who I am and everything. Because you got to know who I am outside of this. They were so insecure about that they would either try to hit me one day or they would try to pull their gun out on me to try to force me to be and do what they wanted me to be and do. And it was gonna go down like good gas gone up because I'm crazy. Okay, I don't make no bones about that. I tell you up front. You respect me, I'm gonna respect you. That's just how that goes. And I'm one of them that's very territorial, not jealous. Ain't nothing nobody got that if I want it, I can't go get it. But if just cause you got it don't make me want it. You feel me? It just don't. I ain't never been that type to be jealous over nothing. But I'm very much territorial. What's mine is mine, and I don't believe in sharing. And I don't make no apologies for that. I just don't. What's mine is mine. You feel me? So, I yeah. And just like I said, some males, no, some males, it's like they like you for who you are. Okay. You this big time this, and they know all about your life. They love it about you. And then they get you and they want to change it about you. They want to change it. They want you to become something that they can occupy or conquer because they feel less than. So I can't have you still on this pedestal right here. I'm gonna have to take you down a notch. That's insecurity on their part. So, that's why I said I didn't know Harry, honey. The Lord knows what I like. He knows what I like. And I even went as far as to tell my leaders the other day, I said, check this out. I know my husband is on the way. I know he is. The same way I felt with my first husband's how I'm feeling now. And it was not no lie, okay? It was like within a week, I'm going to say a month just to be safe so I won't be lying. My husband bumped into me and we was together ever since. So I know it's coming, but I said, even with that, I trust my leadership so much. If my leadership pick up something on them that I'm still looking for this thing, y'all. So if you over there and I ain't saying nothing, I'm not ignoring you. But if my leaders pick up something on this person and I can't see it, I trust them enough with my spirit and my life to listen to them and be like, oh, okay. Seriously. A lot of y'all would be like, you can't tell me nothing. I'm grown. And that's why your life is a mess. That's exactly why your life is a mess. Because can't nobody tell you nothing. You have to be able to trust somebody that can see a little bit further than you. And if you trust these people to sit up under them every Sunday so they can give you the word of God and help change your life, why don't you trust them when it comes to dating? Some of y'all so desperate for some ping, you don't listen. You don't listen. It's my husband. It's my husband. And they be like, nah, baby, let that one go. That's not the one. God is going to say it's not. You can't tell me that. You think I'm going to marry him anyway. Then when you marry him and he go upside your head, he don't bring the money home, and y'all sitting outside on the curb, don't come to the church talking about, can y'all help us? Nope, we cannot. We cannot help you worth nothing because we try to warn your silly gut up a country butt that he wasn't yours and you ain't listening. Okay, but check this out. Check this out. This is real talk. I had to go on this thing and get it. I'm glad she still got it. Okay, y'all, check this out. Especially women. Check this out. I'm going to play it twice.
And how to be your man. Don't ask him to text you. Don't ask him to care, to plan, to show up. Don't beg for flowers, attention, or love. Because the right man won't need instructions or reminders. He'll move with intention, naturally, consistently. And if you have to keep asking for the basics, then he's not your man. Never teach a man how to be your man. Don't ask him to text you. Don't ask him to care, to plan, to show up. Don't beg for flowers, attention, or love. Because the right man won't need instructions or reminders. He'll move with intention, naturally, consistently. And if you have to keep asking for the basics, then he's not your man.
That's real talk. That's real talk. When I heard that, I was like, hey, I got to share that with my people. Because that's real talk. Like I said, we always try to tell a man what we like and all this and stuff. Like in general conversation, yeah. But if I got to ask you for the basic things that I should already have, like communication, how are we going to get to know each other and date if we don't talk? I never understood, like in this era, especially it's a lot of men on YouTube that feel like you on YouTube, it should be enough. I've never seen, how can I say this? Because I don't want people to think I'm talking about them, because Lord have mercy. We got so many tender feeling men on YouTube. It's crazy. And they straight. They not the gay ones. You would expect the gay man to have tender feelings, but the gay men are more stronger than the straight men. That's what it's looking like. You can say something in a straight man and feel like you must be talking about me and get in their feelings and get mad and you be like, why they mad at me? I ain't say nothing to them because they done took what you said. What happens is it's done hit your chief. It's making you think about you and you can't stand it. I don't even know your situation. I'm just talking, and so it trips me out. It trips me out. If I got to tell you over and over again, well, we supposed to be trying to get to know each other. Why don't you call me? Why don't you text me? And why don't you this, and this, and this? And because people remember what's important. People remember what's important. If I'm important to you, getting to know me is important. I ain't gonna have to tell you, well, why I thought we was gonna talk on the phone. I thought we was gonna text each other. I thought we was gonna, huh? And then don't fall for this. I'm just really, really I'm shy. And no, you just used to women flocking over you. And you trying to see how to get this one to flock over you, because this one ain't acting right. I be this one. She be me. I don't act right. Men be used to women doing a whole lot of stuff that I don't do because I know my value. And that pissed them off because I know my value. Okay. And they get mad at that. They really get mad at that. Like, can't believe she ain't sweating me. Sweating you for what? What influence, impact in my life have you given me for me to say I might want to chase this one? You ain't paid no bills. You ain't sent no funds. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. You don't even know who you are. You don't know how to talk. You don't know how to carry on conversation. Everything offends you. Miss me, little boy. Okay? Anyway, y'all, like I said, I wanted to come over here and let y'all know, today was one of them days that everything is like I said, the birds was chirping, the sun was shining, your girl was your girling, okay, and it felt put like this. Even if I did really look older than my age or my age, I would embrace it because I fought to stay here. That means I've had some battles in my life that maybe it wasn't so kind to me, but I'm here. But God just so blessed me and my genes that we don't look our age. You know what I'm saying? And everything, but the wisdom is there. I'm actually wise beyond my age. I always have been. Always have been. So I'm enjoying this little thing right here while I have a downtime. I'm enjoying this little thing called dating and everything. I had a date the other day at Texas Roadhouse. I wasn't hungry though. So yeah, but it was the atmosphere, it's the conversation, and I enjoyed it. And everything. And some of y'all men, y'all weird, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Praying for you, but y'all weird. Y'all showing that y'all very weird. JB, I'm gonna call you because you always say I'm hard on men, and I need to stop asking men questions. JB be saying that he said it bothers me that you so direct with men with these questions. I don't know how else to be. If I want to know something, I'm gonna ask you. You can only say yes or no. If it hurts your feelings, say, girl, you know what? You kind of hurt my feelings with that question. That's all you gotta say. But some of y'all more girlish than I am, and that don't make no sense. It just don't make no sense. But anyway, yeah, see, JB is my conscience when it comes to men, cause he be like, nuh-uh. I was like, you gotta just be there. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna get into what we be talking about because we talk about everything. Okay, and when I say everything, we talk about everything from religion to sex. We talk about everything. Do you hear me? And we straight up no chaser with one another. Straight. I respect that wholeheartedly. I love the fact that we can be honest with each other. Because he gonna be honest and so am I. When you got two straight up honest people, baby, pray for us, okay? Because it be so much truth going on that phone. I know if the operators would still listen, they'd be like, "Oh, I can't listen to this no more," because it be straight up truth, for real. So, but I love that, and I love somebody who can trust me enough, and I can trust them as well, and everything, and it just is what it is. So, you still, let me see. I'm about to hop in the shower. I'm gonna call you when. Okay. Oh Lord, y'all, he go to the store more than me. I swear, this man go to the store every day. I said every day. I ain't never seen nothing like. Okay, babe. Yeah, you gotta call me because I gotta tell you. Yeah, it is. Cause I think this person is nuts, but I'll wait. I'll wait to get your I'll wait to see what you say. I promise you, I think this person is nuts. Anywho, y'all, today's dinner is gonna be 2 hot dogs. Yes, with jalapeno peppers. And I bought me a grape Fago and a whole cup of ice I got. Man, I'm gonna turn them up in some cheese puffs. And some cheese puffs. That's what tonight's dinner is gonna be. Now tomorrow, I don't know what I'm gonna eat tomorrow. Tomorrow I might stop and give me a personal pan pizza. I know, right? I think tomorrow after church, that's what I'm gonna do. On my way leaving church, I'm gonna call. I want some Wix pizza. I very seldom eat Wix. I've had Wix twice in my life, and I love their pizza. I might stop and give me a Wix pizza, which takes me to another part of Kentucky, but that's okay. So I might do that, or I might call another Pizza Hut and give me a personal pan with some cinnamon sticks, some garlic sticks. My son came home and surprised me, y'all, because I told y'all he has the apartment in the basement. So he knocked on the door and said, look, he had me a whole thing of Krispy Kreme donuts. I don't know if he's trying to tell me to stay fat or he's saying you're a great mom or what. I don't know. I didn't care what the message was. I just like his way of talking. So I was like, oh, okay. Put him in there on the watch table. Honey, who? I got up and got me 2 of them bad boys. Shh. And Greg give me 2 more because I ain't ready to eat yet. I'm going to give me 2 more. And yeah, that's how we're going to do them. And Krispy Kreme. If you ain't got none in your area, we got Krispy Kreme a block away from us. Literally, like I can come out my street and go up. I don't call that light right there a whole block. It's like a half of a block and then go up one more. There it is, Krispy Kreme. I don't know why the Lord blessed me, honey, to have my Krispy Kreme ministry so close to the house. Hallelujah. Okay. Anywho, I love you guys. Melissa, I'm gonna have to come over there and when you go live, boo, if I'm not, because half the time either I'm asleep, I'm not at home. Seriously. But I'm gonna have to come over here when you go live so I can drop down and show you some love. I appreciate you. I really, really do. And y'all I already know I'm not monetized. If you want to bless your girl, please feel free. My cash.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk it to the world.
Lord, to continue to bless.
It's the sitting on the scale.
And I really, really appreciate y'all.
Real butterfly.
Remember, no matter what.
Spread on wings, girl.
Always do your best.
Yeah.
yeah. Born to shine, leave a balance in her soul. Creole roots deep, got that heart of gold. Butterfly in motion, grace when she fly. Every room she step in, the stars multiply. Dr.Creole, wisdom with the style. That Kentucky vibe, make the world smile. Energy, crown sitting high. Royal Libra season, can't nobody deny. Creole butterfly, Libra queen of night. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Smooth with the talk, yeah.